Um, I'm Ashley Sargent, and I'm here at beautiful Lake Tahoe, which is actually where I live. And this is going to be a quick morning practice to help you wake up your spine. You'd think that after sleeping for our whole lives, we'd be a little bit better at it, but alas, oftentimes we wake up and, even after being rested, we feel tired, the spine feels tight and sore and achy. And this practice is for you to help you wake up your spine, realign it, restore the natural curves into your body, and prepare your immune system, your energy systems, your adrenals, and your kidneys for supporting you throughout the rest of the day. So, even though you just woke up, or maybe you didn't, but if you're doing this in the morning, even though you are potentially just getting out of bed, I'm going to actually have us start laying down. So, come to lie on your back. You can stretch your legs out. Take a moment actually and bend your knees. And I want you to be able to have your hand come underneath your low back. So you can reach underneath your hips and pull the back of your pelvis apart and arch your back. Stick your butt back until you have a little more curve in your lower back. And then straighten your legs out. You can turn your palms up by your sides, or you can take your arms out to the side in kind of like a cactus position. Lift your chin up out of your chest, and you should have none of the vertebrae in the back of your neck touching the floor. So there should be a nice curve in your neck. Let your eyes close and your jaw soften. Having the hard floor beneath your spine is really, really good for proprioception. It really helps your body find out where it is in space. It gives you great feedback so that if you are out of alignment or you slept in a way that made you not feel so great, the body has the opportunity to recalibrate. Begin to direct your breath in and out through your nose. Long, deep, even breaths. With every inhalation, allow fresh, new breath to come in, bringing new life, new energy into your body. And with every exhale, let your breath move out, feeling your body release and ground more deeply into the earth. If you feel yourself tending to pull your chin down, lift it back up so your front of your throat feels nice and open. If you are feeling the tendency to flatten your back, again, try to resist that by allowing your legs to be heavier and heavier towards the earth. Keeping this weightiness in your legs, bend one knee at a time. And once again, when you bend your knees, if you tend to tuck your butt under like this, try to avoid that and instead stick your butt back. Arch your low back. And take a few breaths here. Widen your feet about as wide as your mat. As you invite a deep breath in, let your whole inner body fill up with light, the morning sunshine, filling your body with more space and more room for a new experience. And then as you exhale, take both knees over to the left side. allowing your lower portion of your spine to wake up. And as your knees turn to the left, when you inhale again, let your spine get long and full. And as you exhale, you can even turn your inner body, turn your chest, your ribs, your lungs to the right. It's really important to be really slow and sweet with your body in the morning, to let it wake up. As you inhale, bring your knees back up. Exhale through center. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, take both knees over to the right side. As you inhale, let your body fill with breath, allowing the light to turn on inside and fill you up from your hips to your armpits, all the way up through the sides of your neck and your throat. Get bright and full. And as you exhale, turn your upper body, your lungs, your ribs, your heart, even your chest and your head to the left. Inhale, lift your knees back up. And exhale through center. You can gently roll over to your side. Press into your hands, and you're going to come up to hands and knees. Spread your fingers. Tuck your toes under. Lift your chin out of your chest. So instead of letting your head fall down, lift your chin so your throat is open. With your toes tucked under, take a moment, you can close your eyes and really feel your whole entire spine. So becoming aware of your central channel, which in the yoga tradition is the place that heeds and passes all of your power from and to the rest of your body. Feel your inner thighs and gently move your inner thighs back until you feel your sit bones move apart and your pelvic floor open. From that expansion in the base of your pelvis, as you inhale, lengthen through the hips, up through your armpits, and all the way out through the crown of your head, lifting your chin. So the very, very top of your head, top of your spine, extends forward and gently up. As you breathe in, breathe into the back of your waist, the back of your kidneys, and it's where your adrenal glands are. This will help you regulate your energy throughout the day. And then as you exhale, take your right arm and put it underneath your left. You're going to come to the outside of your right shoulder. I like to come up onto my left fingertips. And just take a few moments here. I don't want you to push. Don't use your hands to torque your spine. Really make this come from an energetic place inside. As you inhale, breathe into your right kidney, your right lung. And as you exhale, allow your right lung to turn you to the left. Open your throat. Lift your chin so you feel a deep, spacious length throughout your whole spine, all the way back through your sit bones as you push your inner thighs back, and up and out through the crown of your head. Inhales fill you up with spaciousness. Exhales allow you to turn and deepen the movement of your spine. Inhale, lift yourself back to center. And exhale, take a moment here to feel that central space. Again, push your inner thighs back. Pull your spine forward, your throat forward. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist. Take your left arm underneath your right. and turn. Now, if you can't get your left shoulder all the way down to the floor, you can walk your knees back. That'll give you some more space. And you can also put like a blanket or a bolster underneath you to decrease the twist so that you have something to rest into. Again, once you're twisted, make sure that interior space feels open. So push your thighs back. As you breathe in, fill your whole inner body with breath all the way up through the sides of your neck. Lift your chin. And exhale. Let yourself turn as your breath releases out. As you inhale, let your breath lift you back to center. And exhale. Take a moment to feel the central channel. Watch that tendency to let your chin drop down, especially after we sleep. If you sleep on your side, we tend to like curl ourselves and always like roll into the fetal position or pull our chin down because of the pillow. A healthy neck is going to have a curve in it. So especially when you're doing a practice to awaken the spine and be therapeutic, take that time to really feel the curves of the spine naturally. As you tuck your toes under, find your breath. Move your inner thighs back. Lift your chin so your throat is open. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, without bending your elbows, see if you can let your upper back soften gently. Again, deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips up into down dog. So for this down dog first, keep lifting your chin. So don't let your head drop down and your chin tuck, because the back of your neck, I'm sure, is already stretched out enough. We actually want to tone it. So lift your chin. For now, you can look actually past your fingertips. You're going to soften your knees. Spread your toes. And as you squeeze your legs, firm your inner thighs and push your upper inner thighs back until you feel your butt stick up in the air and your thigh bones move into the sockets. Keeping that, keep lifting your chin so you feel the back of your neck toned, but then you can start to push your chest back towards your legs without letting your neck drop. Stretch your legs, push back through your heels. Stretch your spine forward and long. Slowly walk your feet forward, Uttanasana, and take a wide leg Uttanasana. So you're just going to be nice to your hamstrings as you wake up. Bend your knees. Make sure your toes are pointing straight ahead. And as you bend your knees, squeeze your legs and push your upper inner thighs back and apart. So you're literally trying to push your pelvis wide, push your sit bones back and open. This will open up the hips and open up the legs. And from there, as you inhale, lift your spine, look forward. So keep pushing your thighs back and pull your chest forward. Keeping this action, take your arms out to the side. Palms face up. Lift your chin open so your throat is open. I have to like wiggle my neck around to make sure I've got everything open. And once again, soften your knees. Push your inner thighs back. So I like to use the instructions, stick your butt back, but it's fairly remedial. So I really want you to feel your legs strong. Push your thighs back to get your sit bones to widen apart. Now pull your chest forward, your collarbones forward, your throat forward, your skull forward. Then push down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. And step your feet together, and you can face the long side of your mat. So for here in the instructions, I'm going to mirror you. So I'll do the opposite movement, but it'll look the same for you. You're going to stand with your feet sit bone width apart and parallel, so point your toes straight ahead. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, and you're going to take a hold. With your left hand, hold your right wrist. Soften your elbows and feel your inner body bright. As you push down through your feet, lift your toes up, squeeze your legs, and push your inner thighs back. Good. As your inner thighs go back, lift your spine up, throat up, reach your arms to the sky, and exhale, curl over to your left. So you're trying to wake up the whole spine here. So as you push your legs back, that grounds the bottom part of your spine. As you inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, curl over. Flow with your breath and let your breath lead the way. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, curl a little deeper. Inhale again, lift your spine. And exhale, curl a little further over. Root down through your legs. Inhale, come all the way back up. Keep your spine lifting tall. Switch hands. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, curl over. So you might feel that one side is tighter for you. This will probably be like your psoas or the low back area. Keep your legs firm. Push your thighs back. Inhale, lift your spine up and curl over. Remember, your spine goes all the way through your neck and all the way through the top of your head. So keep your throat open. Smiling helps. And curl over. Inhale, lift your spine up. Exhale, go one more time a little deeper. Inhale, back up. And exhale, release your arms down by your sides. So your ultimate goal when you're waking up in the morning is you want to get your spine long and you want to get the curves back in it. So take your feet wide and do just a little bit more lengthening in the spine. Root down through your feet. Inhale, lift your spine up. Lengthen from your hips, through your armpits, all the way through the sides of your neck. Get tall. You can even put your hands on your hips. Squeeze your legs. And you want to push them down and squeeze your legs to the center until you feel your inner thighs tone, because that's really going to be where you're moving the energy from. Then push your thighs back until you feel a little more curve in your lower back, and that will open up the pelvic floor and open up the groin area. Keeping the pelvis open, lift your whole spine up, your throat up, palate back, and then exhale, start to fold forward, keeping your spine long. So only come about halfway so your spine is parallel to the floor. Bend your knees. So just be nice to the hamstrings in the morning. Lift your toes, squeeze your legs, and turn your inner thighs in and back. Push your inner thighs back. Feel when you do that your pelvis opens, your breath deepens, and you have a little more stamina in the pose. Now pull the sides of your body forward, the sides of your ribs forward, pull your throat forward, lift your chin, and try to imagine extending your top of your head forward towards the wall or person in front of you. Try to keep all this action, place your fingertips on the floor, lift your chin, look forward. Think arch your back. Good. So keeping that arch, arms out to the side again. Push your thighs back, pull your spine forward. Push through your legs. Inhale, come up. Reach all the way up. Keep your spine lifting towards the sky, but exhale, release your arms down. Good. You can slowly walk your feet together. And now you're going to come to lie on your back. So one of the key points, in my opinion, to keeping your spine really healthy is you've got to do some weight bearing on your upper back and neck. So we're going to do some Setu Bandhasana, some preparation for bridge pose to really get your head and neck back in alignment if you had any weird creakiness from sleeping. And then we'll take Shavasana, and hopefully you'll be rejuvenated and ready for your day. So come to lie on your back. Keep your knees bent. And remember, we're restoring the curves to the whole spine. So with your hands, you can pull your sit bones apart. You want to get a curve in your low back. Specifically, you're looking for your sacrum to move in and up. So you feel the sacrum bone, and that should be moving into your body and up towards your head. With your chin, you want to lift your chin up enough that if you feel with your hand behind your neck, there are no vertebrae touching the floor. Turn your palms up by your sides and feel the difference laying on the floor here from when you first started. See if you can get a little bit more length in your spine as you keep pushing your inner thighs back and down towards the floor. Lengthen your shoulders somewhat up towards your ears, and then like a turtle kind of taking their head out of their shell, lengthen your head up out of your collarbones, lift your chin. Gently press your head back, but don't pull your chin down, so keep your chin up. Press your head back until you feel the tone around the muscles of your neck. From there, inhale, lift your hips up. You're going to draw your shoulders back, not down, but you roll the outer shoulders back towards the floor. You can interlace your hands behind your back and get a little bit more of a deeper roll. Keep your chin lifted, your throat open, and your jaw soft. The key here is to actually have the weight in your head and your neck. So especially if you had some weird tension from sleeping, with your chin lifted, you've restored the curve of your spine. You're rooting your shoulders back to open the chest. And so your energy starts to freely flow through the channels of your body, supporting your immune system, your digestive system, your nervous system, and supporting you and having energy and clarity and living free from pain throughout your day. Keep pressing your head back. Release your hands. Keep your chin lifted. Keep pressing your upper palate, shoulders, head back. And then as you exhale, let your inner thighs release down to the floor to lower down. So you're essentially sticking your butt back and moving your hips down with a curve in your low back. Keep your body long, so hips to armpits to sides of your neck. Stretch your legs out straight. And for good measure, you can circle your ankles. So roll your ankles out. Just opening up a little bit more of the pathway for the energy to flow from the spine out through your limbs. And circle your ankles the other way. You can do the same thing with your wrists. Then honoring the curves in your spine. So if you feel you need a little more curve in your back, you can reach underneath your pelvis and pull your sit bones apart. Keep your chin lifted and your palms up by your sides. And super important, allow yourself to take the time to do a few minutes of Shavasana here so that your body can absorb all of these conscious openings and alignments that you offered it through the practice. Resting here in a deeper connection with your own power, your own creative energy. And we take the time to thoughtfully engage with our own energy each morning. We set a beautiful intention to stay in alignment and stay in integrity with our highest potential throughout the day. Rest here in the support of the natural curves of your spine. gently start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch down through your feet, up through your fingers. Lift your chin, stretch through the top of your head. Then one leg at a time. Roll to your side. And gently press into your hands. Come back up to sit. You can cross your legs. If you have something to sit up on, awesome. It's nice to reach back and pull your sit bones apart so you have some opening in the pelvic floor. Lift all the way up through your spine to your chin so your throat is open, ready to take on the day. Feel that inexhaustible light of your own divine creative power. Take your hands to your heart. Bow to yourself, bow to this time that you took to care for yourself and align consciously before you begin this day. Light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.